Amen.
Testing. There we go. What's going on, you guys? It's your boy, the American F1 fan. We are live on YouTube and Twitch this morning as we have got qualifying for the Singapore GP. It is our first quali watch-along. I have not done one of these on Twitch or YouTube. What's going on, Falcon GT3? We are doing well this morning as we are getting ready for qualifying. As I just wait for the stream to come up. Hope everybody is doing well this morning as we get ready for, I think, what's going to be a very competitive qualifying session, if I do say so myself. We've seen all throughout free practices that it has been very competitive all throughout the field. We saw a very tight spread in free practice 3. I think down into like the P12s and P13s, it was 0.6 of a second. So I'm expecting some very good things for Q1 and Q2. Falcon GT3s, I kind of hope we get a couple of surprises in Q2 and Q3. That's what I'm hoping for if I'm being extremely honest. Wheelie Mango 66, good morning. Top 5, we're all within a 10th. Yes, it is so close. So thank you, Falcon GT3, again for the follow. I appreciate that on Twitch. You guys can also hit that subscribe button on my YouTube channel. It helps me out immensely. Also, go over to YouTube, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you guys are new on the channel. It helps my channel out immensely as we do watch-alongs for every race weekend. Haven't missed a whole lot. Good morning, Alfie Hall. Good to see you as always. Make sure, if you guys are on my 2-1 Tottenham against Leeds, very nice. Good start to the morning for Alfie there. Have that, Liam. Make sure if you guys are also on my YouTube channel and subscribed there, go over to my YouTube, hit that like button for me, help me out there, and let's push this video out to as many F1 fans as we can as we get ready for qualifying. I need to move something here. Hold on just a sec. There we go. Just had to move. My steering wheel was kind of blocking my my TV viewing. So hopefully everybody is doing well this morning. Might miss Q1 because of the well, just make sure you're listening to me in the background, and I will make sure that you are getting your information. Well, you better be good comms then. I will be. Don't worry. Don't you worry, sir. We've got 10 minutes till qualifying. Like I said, I think we're going to get a couple surprises, if I'm being totally honest, in qualifying today. I think it's going to be a very mixed up grid. And if we get rain, I think the other big thing is if we get rain in qualifying, that could also can mix things up. About 35, 40 minutes left in the game. Gotcha. See a couple viewers on YouTube. Make sure you guys hit that like button. If you guys are new to my channel, hit that subscribe button as well. And if you guys are on Twitch, hit that follow button. Excuse me. Gotta love early morning. I checked forecast yesterday, and there wasn't meant to be rain today. Okay, so it may be more for the race then. I know I know that was the talk, was that there was supposed to be rain this weekend at some point. So it may look like it may come during the race. I mean, it's what's weird is the fact that we haven't gotten the rain that we got the rain early in the week, but it hasn't really rained since, which is a little weird. I'm glad that it's kind of not ruined running at the track. Let's see. Are we live yet? Nope. Still not live on. Excuse me. Good morning, Rewind. This is my third Singapore GP and marks 2 years since I started watching F1. Very nice. Not the exact day, but same weekend. Very nice. They are so I'm watching the pre-qualifying show. They are working feverishly on Liam Lawson's car right now to get that ready for qualifying. Oh, let me. Just had to change something there. There we go. There's that. So what's everybody thinking as far as their top three today for qualifying? Max has looked fast all weekend. The McLarens have not been at the top, which is a little shocking. I still think everybody in the top four teams is all to play for as far as possibly getting pole. Let's see. So no rain today. Then there is rain tomorrow morning, and then a 30% chance of rain between 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. tomorrow. Race start is at 8 p.m. local. So it sounds like more than likely we're not going to get the rain that everybody had been predicting for this race weekend. Oh boy. There we go. Max, Wieldy Mango 66 says Max, Russell, Lando, or Oscar for pole position and your top four. That's not a bad shout. I think Max has looked really well all weekend. Russell, I'm a little on the fence about. Yes, he had good pace in free practice 3. My only concern is the lack of track time. Ooh, it's kicking off in football. There's a fight. Nice. Gotta always love. Actually, I need to fix. There's one more. There we go. Fix the timer. Let's see. Okay, we're finally now over to let's see. Let's see. I'm going to call it now for next season. Russell World Drivers Championship, Lando second and Kimi third. Merc World Constructors Championship, McLaren second, and Alpine. What the flying are you? You got the good stuff this morning. Good morning, Connor. Look at you joining in for the qualifying watch along. Yeah, but maybe not. We'll see. Jesus Christ, one lap pace. The softs are literally a second faster than the mediums. That is disgusting. God, I know there may be a lot of people that don't like Singapore as a race. And I love this track at night. Like, it is just so beautiful at night. Like, watching races at Singapore, just absolutely gorgeous. The views are amazing. Was watching the Spurs game was shocking. I need Spurs to have 5 corners and they've had 0. Plus, for God's sake, qualifying starts at 2. That's okay. I've got you here, sir. They're showing Zach Brown and Fred Vasseur hugging it out. Yes, it is 8 a.m. for me right now, or 7:58. As we get ready, we got 2 minutes before Q1 starts. Need to watch my Lewis Hamilton poll. There's Sean in the chat. Good to see you. We got 2 minutes before qualifying starts. There has been a different driver that has led every practice session. You had Fernando Alonso lead free practice 1. Oscar Piastri led free practice 2. And now Max led free practice 3. So, again, like I said at the very beginning, this is all to play for today. Connor Griffith says Leclerc and Norris to make contact again in the pits. If it gets crazy, yeah, you could see it. Fun fact of the day, Antonio Giovinazzi has led more laps at Singapore than Matt. I heard that earlier this weekend, by the way. I heard that somebody said, I can't remember what broadcaster said it. But yeah, that is sad that literally Antonio Giovinazzi has led more laps at Singapore than Max Verstappen. Man, they are all queued up, ready to go. Look at the opening there. Jesse 074, Max P1, Oscar Piastri P2, Alonso P3 is what I think, but I hope it's Max P1, Lando Norris P19, and Oscar Piastri P20. Matt and Tommy got it. Yeah. There's a Mattia Binotto sighting at Singapore this weekend. You're not a Max fan. All right. And the green light is on, it looks like. Now. Okay, so now people are heading out, so my time might be the qualies. Yeah, I might actually make it this weekend, right? First time. Oh, this is going to be so jacked up. I see there being a big team like Mercedes or McLaren not getting into Q3. I honestly, I kind of have that same feeling. You're going to see, a couple drivers from some of the big teams maybe not make it into Q3, but you may see, the likes of Haas or Sauber, Kick Sauber, or Williams, get both their drivers in. Stop quali now, signs on pole. I would not be shocked by that, Sean, of Russell not making it into Q3. Yeah, I don't start the Haas delusion. I got to start it at some point today. I had it during free practice too yesterday. Let's see. No, I don't, because it's also gosh darn expensive to buy. It's really expensive to buy. I've looked at it several times. I want to get... There's a Haas tank top that I may be able to afford that somebody is making. Because I'm a tank top guy. I like my comfortable tank tops. But it's all so stinking expensive. Sean, I'm manifesting for Leclerc P2, Hamilton P3. Okay, you got some cars starting their flying laps now, as we just saw. What? Like, can we stop following the McLarens right now and just focus on people that are actually running laps? Jesse said, Haas underwear. Jesse 074 says, I got a 100-pound Red Bull shirt. The beige one, the only one worth above 70 pounds. Yeah. No open lobbies this morning after this. We're just doing quali watch along. So you're in the perfect place there, Connor. Happy birthday to your dad, by the way. Very happy birthday to Connor's dad. As now we'll start getting on laps as Hamilton's going to start his lap in Q1. Let's see what kind of lap Hamilton can put together here. What do I think about P1, P2, P3? I think Max gets pole today. Oh, Hamilton slowed out of that. Colapinto to the top of the timesheets, 132.096. Yep. Track limits. I think Max gets pole today. I think Max pole. I think Lando second. Charles third. Please, I'm a little bit behind on watching. Okay. I was going to say it, please. I'm a little bit behind, so try not to spoil it if you can. I would really appreciate it. Oh, my timing screen went. God dog it. There's a yellow flag. Sainz is now at the top with the 131.015. Albon just behind him. Still no idea who ran off track and caused that yellow. And Leclerc to the top, 139.40. Nice job. Bortoletto up in the third. Hadjar to the top. Holy crap. Hadjar went to the top. 138.26. The Red Bulls all weekend. Norris is set fastest Sector 1 and Sector 2 times. Let's see what kind of time Norris puts up here. Verstappen is down. Just running personal bests. Lando Norris coming to the line. It is a 135.72, 2/10 ahead of Hadjar. Nice run there. Watch it on one. It's just behind by a little bit. It's just behind by a little bit. Verstappen now to the top. Ran fastest Sector 2 and Sector 3. Nice job, Max. Hamilton's 105 through Sector 2. Just set personal bests in the first two sectors. All right, Hamilton coming around the last few corners here. Hamilton's time, 1:35.62. Wow. Puts himself up to second. Oscar Piastri still in the garage right now, though. This is odd. Yeah, it's just first runs, though, right now. Oh. They gave a yellow flag for somebody trying to get out of his way as he was starting his lap. See, here's George Russell on a lap. Yeah, that should have never been a yellow flag. Piastri has every right to be a little upset by that. Bierman! Holy crap, Bierman! Up in the second, 130. Wow! Holy Jesus! What lap did he set? Bierman just set a 1:34.20, fastest in the last sector. What the hell? Ocon down in 10th right now. Russell's behind Bierman. Holy crap, guys. Could we? My God, Bierman is only 1/10 behind Verstappen. Bierman is rapid today. Holy Jesus. Colapinto, 8th quickest. What a lap there by Colapinto. Here's Hamilton on a lap. Alonso up to 6th quickest right now. Stroll up to 11th. Sainz and Antonelli incident for impeding potentially. Leclerc just set a fastest sector 2. And he's 2600. Hamilton goes up to P2. Look at that. Just 2 1,000ths off of Verstappen. Oh, Leclerc sliding a little bit through those last couple of corners. That may have hurt him. 133 in the third. Here's Piastri on his lap. What can he do? Sainz goes up to 7th. Hulkenberg only gets up to P14 right now. Right now, your bottom 5 are Gasly, Lawson, Tsunoda, Piastri, and Antonelli. Piastri and Antonelli have not set lap times yet. No, it was Saudi is where he drove the Ferrari. Hadjar goes to the top. Holy Moses, Hadjar 130.214. 100th ahead of Verstappen. My God. Norris sets a fastest first sector. The problem is Norris is very slow in sector 3, and so he hasn't been setting really good times because of sector 3. Piastri went to 6th quickest, but he's behind Bierman right now. Lawson goes up to 10th. Good job, Liam Lawson, with that with that 10th place after all the wrecks he's had this weekend. Norris faster in sector 2. Yep, track improvements coming. No further investigation for Sainz and Antonelli for impeding. Here comes Norris. Into the 129s. Look at Norris. The McLarens are the sandbaggers. My goodness gracious. What sandbagging is going on here with them? There is some sandbagging going on at McLaren. For all of a sudden, for Lando to pull out a P1 when he hasn't been in the top all weekend. Antonelli's on a lap now. Holy Moses! Fastest first sector from Antonelli. Right up against the wall there. I'm praying for you, Blaze. Sorry, I'll look at chat when I can, y'all. I'm trying to call the action as much as I can. So let's see what Antonelli can do here through sector 2. Antonelli is a faster sector 2. He's a second up over Bortoletto. Well, yeah, but Antonelli's only a second up over Bortoletto's time. Coming to the line. Antonelli goes second quickest. He was a 100th behind Norris. I know it's track evolution, you silly ass. Right now, your bottom 5 with 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Bortoletto, Hulkenberg, Ocon, Gasly, and Tsunoda. That's your bottom 5. Tsunoda is sitting in 20th right now, but here's the queue of cars getting ready to head out. It's individual lap time. It's individual lap time, so it's giving you the lap time every lap, not just their fastest lap. Hamilton's on a lap right now. $5,100ths off. Stroll is 0.2 down. 0.2 down to Norris already through the first sector. Mercedes doing a good job of staying out of the way there. All 20 cars out there right now. Yeah, I know. Just ignore it. I'll keep you abreast. Antonelli's into the pits, so he won't run another lap. Hamilton to the line. Whoa! Hamilton to the top. 129.765. Nice lap by Hamilton there. Stroll to the line. Only gets to 14th. Had a bad sector 3 there. Only gets to 14th for Stroll. Verstappen improves a little bit more. He's up to 3rd. Tsunoda's on a lap right now. Let's see what Tsunoda can do. He's got to get out of that bottom 5. Piastri goes up to P6. Tsunoda's just barely faster than Colapinto right now. Yellow flag somewhere. Oh, Gasly, you absolute jackwagon. Whose laps did he just screw up there with that? Oh, he lost hydraulics. Russell goes P2. Tsunoda goes P10. Hulkenberg up to 13th. Stroll is out. Bortoleto just gets up to 16th. He's out. Ocon got so totally screwed by Gasly in his wreck. God, Jesus Christ, these Alpines suck and they keep screwing up everything. God dog it. It just is. It's trying to catch up as it tries to stay even. So out of Q1, we've got Stroll, Colapinto, Bortoleto, Ocon, and Gasly. I don't think Bortoleto slowed down there. Man, that stinks. Excuse me. Just Q1. That's the thing is I think Ocon was going to make it had it not been for the Gasly mess up or the Gasly issue. Oh, the Haas's have looked fast all weekend. Like they've been consistently near the top 10. And we saw it with Bierman getting a P9. And I don't even think he set a second lap in Q1 there. Yeah, he didn't even set another time. All right, let me run to the restroom before we get Q2 started. All right, I'm back. Behrman. There. Is that how you say it? Behrman? Either way. Behrman. There we go. Oh, that's so stinking frustrating to see Ocon not get out of Q1. Because I think he was fast enough. Yeah, that... Stroll almost hit the wall going into the last couple of corners there. I know, it probably is coming, let's be honest. Oh! Well, yeah, but he was going to have to slow down for that corner anyways there. Davidson, you dingus. I swear to God, Davidson sometimes just angers me because he talks out of his ass and doesn't know what he's talking about. So, like, the thing is yes, Sonoda's throttle went down, but he's throttling down because of the corner he's going into, not because of the yellow flag. Max Verstappen 133, thank you so much for the follow. Max Verstappen following me in between Q1 and Q2, guys. Look at that. That is awesome. Max Verstappen 133 just followed my channel. I hope Roscoe's supporting. You know he is. Make Harry Benjamin the man. Well, no, I don't have a problem with Crofty. It's just Anthony Davidson at the Sky Pad is just... I wish, Jesse. Yes, I'm about to take pole. So you're saying there's a chance for Lewis pole. Yep, Chicken Lord 358. There is a chance. As we get ready to... I can live with Jensen Button. Anthony Davidson just bothers the hell out of me. He does. It's just so annoying because he's sitting there telling me that Tsunoda slowed down because of the yellow flags and not because the fact that he was getting close to a corner that he was going to have to slow down for. Right? If that's the real Max Verstappen, you make a heart sign as you're coming out of the garage. If that happens, I'm going to lose my mind. It's not, but it's funny alone. No, Yuki made it out, but I still think Yuki sped under those yellow flags. Under the yellow flag for Gasly. Do you think? I think Bierman will. Behrman makes it to Q3. He's fast today. He is very fast. I think Behrman sped through a school zone. No, I just... My problem is Yuki, Bortoleto, they were both... they both improved in that sector, whereas Ocon didn't. He slowed down. I just didn't see where the slowing came from them. Ollie Behrman. Behrman sounds better than Ollie Behrman. Because, hey, Alfie, you leave Esteban Ocon alone, sir. I will not take your slander in my chat. Yes, Lewis is through. He was P1 in that first qualifying session. I bet Ocon will pit on the last lap. Start of Q2 is being delayed. Q2 will start at 9:31 local time, so we've got 3 minutes before the next session will start. They're waiting for me. What's the delay here? Oh, there was apparently maybe something. Oh, there was a yellow flag in sector 10. That's what it was. That may have been where Gasly was. Q1 incident involving cars 5, 27, 22, 63, and 18 noted. Yellow flag infringements. Thank you. What did I say? Also, Blaze, me and Sean have agreed to not argue about Lewis and Lando. Tottenham beat Leeds. Very nice. It'll always get reported, yeah. Car 18 Stroll, no further investigation. That was quick. Liam's gonna cry. So you still have Bortoleto, Hulkenberg, Tsunoda, and Russell under potential investigation for yellow flag infringements. Because the thing is if their laps improved and they were behind Gasly... Carlos still has the unicorn, right? Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, it made it well. No, Stroll missed out. Investigated after the session for 5, 27, 22, and 63. So we could be seeing penalties later on. Why was Franco still sitting in his car? Were they waiting to see if any times got deleted? I don't understand. Then delay the session and let's get the investigation done and let's do it the right way. The people that have committed, penalties, let's kick them out of Q2. If they made it into Q2, kick them out. Yeah, Hamilton did not get a penalty for that. I wasn't sure whether he was going to get it. Yeah, imagine Ocon making it in the Q2, but because FIA incompetency, yeah. I'm not saying he would make it in. He would have still been out because he was down in the bottom 5 anyways. I'm just saying we need to stop with this whole investigating it after the session. All right, green flag is out. Oh. We had a green light and then it went back red again. Oh, they've had to delay it for another minute? What the hell? Yes, please. If you guys can. Hamlin Bell fan. Yeah, Alpine. They can't catch a break. But good God, they ruined so many. Like they ruined laps. Like it just Gasly. I don't know. It just was frustrating. But yeah, Alpine has not been able to catch a break at all this year. I have driving lessons in 28 minutes. Hope I will make it. Alpine is the worst place. Yeah. What, Alfie? What do you mean? Did they change pit exit? Not to my knowledge, they didn't. No, it just, like I said, it's frustrating because Gasly. Yeah, it does. It still does. It was just frustrating to see Gasly ruin a bunch of people's laps behind him. That pit lane always has looked weird. If I'm being honest, that pit lane has always looked weird. Make that a little bit bigger for y'all. They have, oh yeah, they did speed it back up. That's what all the guys are saying on Twitch right now. All the guys on Twitch are saying the same thing. Let's see here. Let's have a Behrman surprise pole position today. Sorry, that just came out of nowhere. I mean, I know that's not going to happen, but I'm just saying that'd be cool. Max Verstappen, first one setting a flying lap right now. $129,747 for Max on that lap. That'll put him on provisional pole to start. Bierman ran a 130.278. Hadjar ran a 130.122. Albon behind Bierman there. Right? A Behrman podium. I said it on Twitch. If Haas get a podium this year, I'm doing a shoey. Signs up to P3 now. 132.35. No, it's not. Or sorry, I call it provisional pole if it's in Q2. That's what I'm saying. Lonzo up to P3. I'm thinking there are some cars that went out on used sets of sauce on this first run. Lonzo up to third. Lawson up to sixth. Sonoda's at seventh. I think a lot of people are on used tires this first run. Russell set a fastest first sector, though. Not so fast in sector 2, just a personal best. Corley? I hate being a Ferrari fan. Holy shit. I'll do a little bit of a reaction, but I'll probably end the stream not too long after qualifying. Antonelli with a fast sector 2. Norris is only setting personal bests right now. I think everybody's on used sets right now. Antonelli up to P2, 129.824. Lando Norris only sets a 130.008. Piastri with a fast sector 2. Okay, Alfie. Piastri with a 129.823 goes up to P2 just ahead of Lando. Hamilton's on a lap right now. Leclerc's also on a lap. Antonelli's lap time's deleted for track limits at turn 2. Wow, Hamilton up to P3, 129.936. Wow, Leclerc 134.72. I'm telling you, I think these are all used set runs. Oh, man. Those Ferraris are on a knife edge right now. I am telling you. They're just sliding all. Oh, Leclerc makes contact with the wall. Was that in 11? Or is that 14? Oh, boy. Yep. Yeah, Leclerc did hit that wall a little bit. Behrman is, P10 right now. He's 5'10". So I'm telling you, This is the runs we need to look forward to now because we're getting ready. I think everybody was on a used set of tires there. We're going to see a new set of tires go on everybody's car now. So now we're going to see true pace of everybody. Mercedes are out on the track with 5 minutes to go. Yeah. They're checking Leclerc. Oh, they're going to replace the nose on Leclerc's Ferrari. Behrman's out on the track. Yeah, you've got to try to set a time right here just in case of a yellow or red flag. We saw that at the end of Q1. So that was what I was saying at the early part of the stream, Sean. Singapore is absolutely gorgeous. All right, here we go. Kimi Antonelli's on a lap now. Oh, little bit of a slide out of turn 2 there. Not a good first sector for him. Yellow sector 1 for Antonelli. Russell's got a fastest first sector right now. Ooh, Antonelli goes fast in sector 2. Here we go. Antonelli to the line right now. Antonelli up to P1, 129.649. Up to P1. See what Russell sets now crossing the line. Russell up to P1, 129.562. Verstappen up to P2 now, 129.572. Albon's trying to get out of the bottom 5. Albon goes to 9th, 132.02. Hadjar with the 130 did not improve. Bierman up to P8. That away, Bierman. Lando Norris up to P4 ahead of Piastri. Leclerc did not have a good first sector. He was a little bit ahead of Albon. Alonso just goes ahead of Bierman. Leclerc's 0.3 ahead of Albon right now. Wow, Hulkenberg out. Bierman now sitting on the edge, but Albon, Sainz, and Lawson, I think, have all set laps. So Bierman's just going to barely get in. Bierman in to Q3. That away, Bierman. That away, Bierman. Nice job. Hulkenberg just gets knocked out. That away, Bierman. Nice job. 3/4 of the Ferraris made it, yes. No, Leclerc's in. The timing screen is off. Let me refresh it. So right now, oh yeah. This is going to be a very interesting Q3. Very, very interesting Q3 getting ready to come up, y'all. Hadjar made it to Q3, yes. Your top 10 is as follows: Russell, Verstappen, Antonelli, Norris, Piastri, Leclerc, Hamilton, Hadjar, Alonso, and Bierman. Your bottom 5 were Hulkenberg, Albon, Sainz, Lawson, and Tsunoda. So let's...
Leclerc to only be 0.100 ahead of Lewis when Lewis was on used tires is ridiculous.
Yeah. Because I think a lot of the teams, they turn up their cars, in qualifying more than anything else. Let's see. Man, this is going to be a really tight Q3. Really tight Q3. Grimace 2K, good to see you in the chat, sir. Yeah, Lewis has, I will say Lewis has been a lot better since the summer break. Ooh, hit the curb and got a little squirrely there, getting ready to go up to the bridge. Max Lex F1, good to see you. Doing our first little quali watch along. Yeah, Lewis was on used tires, I believe. Oh, yeah, it looks like Antonelli just barely. Do you normally watch quali, Eric? I'm not on a watch long. I watch quali every time they do qualifying. I just don't typically do the watch along that goes with it. Favorite F1 track, Coda. Coda's one of them. Spa's another one. Silverstone. Those are probably my three. We'll see, Alfie. I can't promise that, but I will try my best. I will try my best, sir. I just can't promise it. Oh, by the way, Russell has been found to no further investigation. I've been blocked by some guy in your chat, I think. Maybe quali watch alongs will become a little bit more common. It'll just we'll see. We'll see how this one goes. All right. Q3 starts in a minute and 17 seconds. The other guy oh no, that's because that's YouTube chat. That's YouTube chat. That's why you don't see it. You'd see it in the bottom right-hand part of my screen, but that's YouTube chat. Sorry about that. I was like, what is he talking about? All right, here we go. 30 seconds. Nah, you're not. Right? I would have much rather, I think Io was last week in Baku. I think. Right, Blaze. Oh, Williams, the highs of Baku to the lows of Singapore. Bierman's the first one out. Looks like he's on a used set of tires. No, Yuki did not make it into Q3. Yuki qualified 15th. They did a couple weeks ago, Sean. They do a rotation. Fred doesn't do it, I don't think, anymore. They just try to do a lot of the midfield teams, I think. Eric looked disgusted at me slandering Yuki. No, there's nothing wrong with that. Monaco is a historic track, but they need a new layout there, Hamlin. All right, here we go. Oscar's getting off to the track. All right, see you a little while, Alfie. Here we go. Behrman's the first. Go to Behrman. Come on. Why are we watching somebody on a warm-up lap? Jesus, I hate when they do this. Good Lord. All right, Russell, first sector time, 26.415. Antonelli only set a personal best in first sector. Russell goes fastest in sector 2. Behrman runs a 1:30.166 to start. $129.165 for Russell. Russell absolutely clattered that wall. Antonelli, that car is $129.537 for Antonelli. Man, can we just quit wasting our times with this? We're not like. Let's see. Russell hit the wall. Could have gone horribly wrong. Yeah, that was real close from George. I'm just hoping he didn't give himself any damage. Norris goes third. We're all on used tire run, though. They're all on used tires right now. That's the thing. Leclerc runs a 129.784. Hamilton runs just ahead of Leclerc there. Hamilton goes 129.733. Piastri 129 goes second place. 524. Max set a fast second sector. Here comes Max to the line. Max goes second. 129.340. Man, absolutely flying laps. I think everybody was on used softs that run. Hold on, let me run. Piastri slightly got into the wall. Obviously special. It's all used. The thing is, though, Connor, everybody was on used sets of tires. Everybody was on used sets. So, I mean, I think there'll be improvement there. I'm just not sure how much. Oh, let's see. If you're like if you're a Behrman or Alonso, I think you need to head out now and set a lap, just in case a red flag comes out. Yep. Everybody's going to put on a new set of softs here. No, Lewis is on new. Lewis is on new. Everybody looks to be on new. Oh, no, you're right. Those are used. Oh, he's ran out of time. Oh. But that may be a set that like he used in Q1 that maybe he screwed up a lap on. So that there may be life still in those tires. All right, here we go. The people still in the pits with 2:54 to go. Verstappen, Piastri, and now they're both coming out of the garage. Yeah, Lewis ran out of tire. He's got a used set of softs on right now. All right, here we go. Norris going to start a lap here. Ooh, Norris is down two tenths already. Do you maybe slow him down and try to get him to go? F125 is way better. Leclerc is 2 tenths down on Russell. Bierman ran a 129.8, didn't improve out of 9th. Norris stays 5th. Leclerc is 4 tenths down of Russell. Leclerc a little squirrely. Russell sets a fast sector 2. Nope, 0.6 down for Leclerc. He's qualified 7th. Comes through the last corner. Russell goes quicker. Russell's on provisional pole right now. Antonelli, what can he do? Kimi Antonelli, 0.6 down. He'll stay in P4. Hamilton's 0.5 down of Russell. What is Russell going to do here? Or what is Hamilton going to do here? Yes, Hamilton P6. Here we go. Oh, Verstappen backed off. Russell gets pole. George Russell has done it again, right? Mr. Saturday gets a pole position after all the problems he had through free practice. George Russell gets pole position. Great job, George. Fantastic job. Your top 3, Russell, Verstappen, Piastri. Antonelli, Norris, Hamilton, Leclerc, Hadjar, Behrman, and Alonso is where they're placed at going into the race tomorrow for Singapore. For the Ferrari hates coming out now. Sean, I will say, for Lewis to run out of tires and the last qualifying run in Q3 is pretty pathetic. That is... Verstappen was cussing up a storm. I don't know what for, though. Lando Norris has a lot to do tomorrow to get back to where he needs to be. Now, I know there's always an issue. It'll be a very, very interesting Singapore GP tomorrow. Can Russell get his second? It's a very good possibility. It is a very good possibility. So that is it for qualifying, y'all. George Russell gets pole position with Verstappen being alongside him in row 1. You're going to have Piastri and Antonelli in row 2. Norris and Hamilton in row 3. Leclerc and Hadjar in row 4. And Behrman and Alonso in row 5. Lewis, I'm useless. Yeah, Borzi, I don't know what is Ferrari doing at this point? Like, is Ferrari's just, how do you run out of tires for Lewis going into Q3? Wow. Just sad. But, guys, that'll be it for qualifying, as we will then have the race watch along tomorrow. So be excited for the Singapore GP. Let me tell you what time we will get started here. I need to go look at my Discord, actually. to see what time. I think I've got 7:30 start time tomorrow. Let's see here. Yes, we'll be starting at 6:30 a.m. for the race. 6:30 a.m. for the race time tomorrow, so join us on Twitch and YouTube for that. But guys, that is qualifying over. Again, George Russell gets pole position. But guys, we will see y'all for the Singapore GP tomorrow, guys, for the American F1 fan, I'm Eric Ringle. Yes, Blaze. You wait till literally I'm signing off. What's up, Blaze? Glory, glory, Oscar Piastri. What the hell is going on? Top three for I called it yesterday, or I called it a couple days ago. I go Lando, Oscar, Lewis. I'm gonna stick with it too. I think there's gonna be carnage tomorrow. That's me. I think carnage is gonna happen tomorrow. It's about time. We're due for a carnage-filled race. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna head out. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will be back for the Singapore GP tomorrow. But guys, thank you so much for watching. And for the American F1 fan, I'm Eric Ringle, signing off.